Shear me. Look at shear me.
You done?
Shear me.
Sheer what?
Let's go.
Oh, really? Got all quiet now, didn't you? Funny how that works, man. I don't know. Don't embarrass yourself, you know what I'm saying? I know you're sensitive and stuff. All right. We ready to get going here? Or are you gonna keep?
Oh yeah. Come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, it's up to you.
It's
So,
unprofessional.
welcome to another episode of Forever Face Lock. Didn't get any episodes out last week because fuckhead over here couldn't get in front of a camera. Um, but we're back. And we missed one because he didn't decide because he just doesn't have the dedication, I guess, to film an episode once per week. We missed one of the biggest wrestling shows in history. We missed AEW All In.
I knew you were gonna say that. And God was it. I didn't watch it.
I don't know. Was it bad? I don't know.
I don't know. I heard the Daniel Bryan match was good,
I didn't. I watch
but
it.
I expect that.
Do you count watching a edited highlight version on TikTok,
Sure.
watching the match?
Sure.
Because I mean that's what I did, and
Yeah.
nothing more. And then I saw some of his like post press conference comments talking about how he's still retiring, even though the whole point of him to win that match was so that he didn't retire, but he's gonna do it anyway.
It's like his last run.
Yeah, that's dumb. Did you know he's 42?
Hmm?
I did not know that. I thought he was in his late 30s.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think he was on the Indies forever.
So I mean, it makes sense that he's probably wrapping up. I mean, WrestleMania 30, it's insane to think about that was.
Well, also, and he's also came back from a career-ending injury.
Yeah, but like walk it off, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean? I agree. I agree.
I mean, it's just a broken neck. Are you talking about the concussions or the broken neck?
Both.
I would argue that the broken neck may have been more important. However, one thing I will say is that the concussions are no joke. But like he's had like probably six since they made him retire since then. So I have this wild conspiracy that he actually like didn't need to retire.
I
And
think he retired because of gambling, like Michael Jordan.
I don't think that's the case. I think it was completely something different.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I think
But
that
Michael Jordan did retire because of gambling. So we know.
I don't disagree. Um, I think that what happened to Danielson is that back then they just kind of canned you. Like, look at all the people who got retired by WWE.
Edge, Page, Christian, uh, and Daniel Bryan, and they're all in AEW.
And Sting came back too. And he was retired in WWE from a broken. I mean, he broke his neck, but he was also told that he can't wrestle again. I guess Edge broke his neck. Christian was concussions, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And then Page was broken neck.
Yeah, she got like a stinger.
Yeah. The Stinger. She got a Scorpion Death Drop.
She sucks too.
It's a little harsh, I don't know. You know, she was all right.
Yeah, she was all right.
I think that where she popped off in was like in an era where it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Um, and
She
now
had to go to the other side to get a new day, you know?
yeah, and I understand what you're talking about. It's the threesome, but we gotta, if we're gonna talk about it, stop tiptoeing around this.
And that's what we're talking about on today's episode.
No, that's terrible. It's awful, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, but she's also like as far as like the women wrestlers on the planet today, she's probably not in the top 10 if we're being honest. when she retired, I don't know how we got here, but when she retired, like they somehow like 15 fantastic wrestlers just came out of nowhere.
That's true.
I mean, I mean,
Nia Jax. No.
she's definitely up there. I mean, she's known to end careers because she's that good,
Hmm. I agree.
But you need to stop being inappropriate because we've been on this episode for less than 4 minutes and you already talked about something that I would have rather not been in here.
Sorry.
And it was something that probably damaged somebody's life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you should be ashamed of yourself. What if that happened to you? I think you would roll with it.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. Come on.
Do you know what that was?
Lily.
Yeah. She just absolutely darted down here. I just heard barking, a loud bang upstairs, running, running all the way down the stairs, running down here, quick turn pivot. I mean, if I cut that turn, my ACL is gone and out the doggy door. I don't know where she is.
All right. So what are we talking about today?
Whatever I want, this is my show.
Okay.
So I was originally going with AEW and how we missed the Danielson title win, which we originally talked about a few weeks ago that putting the belt on Danielson was a really, really big deal, and they should have done that a while ago because they were running out of people to run their company. However, with that being said, we're now figuring out that even though Danielson won the title, he's still leaving here eventually. We just don't know when.
Mm.
We're led to believe that this is probably going to be if he does leave, he will be back in increments, right? Like I don't think he's hanging it up for good,
No,
right?
I think he'll come back for that every once in a while match.
Yeah, I think he'll wrestle every 4 times a year probably.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I think he'll take a long layoff here and then I think he'll come back and wrestle, you know. I mean, 42, that's not uncommon or to kind of slow down the schedule a little bit even though older wrestlers are popping up and are getting better at it. Um So we don't know when the Danielson thing is going to end. And that's why we're here. We're going to be talking about it. Danielson's AEW World Championship reign will end. Do you think it ends at All Out against Jack Perry? Because I sent you this, and I think I said under it, surely they won't do this. But they 100% will.
No,
I don't will they do it? Probably not. But do you think they're thinking about it?
no,
Not even a little bit.
no.
Who do they put this title on?
I think again, you still have a build. Um, but I think this could lead to another two things. I think it could lead to another uh Kenny versus Danielson when he comes back at some point,
If he comes back?
or it leads to another Osprey versus Danielson.
How long do you think he holds the title?
I think 6 to 9 months.
Because we're in September, which means all out's around the corner. The December pay-per-view, I don't even
I
know.
don't remember.
I don't remember the layout. Isn't that insane? Well,
Uh,
they have the Arthur Ashe Stadium one, the what the fuck, the AEW Grand Slam event, but that's a dynamite. Um, and I just sent you last night that they're gonna instead of doing a two
it's
night
like a
wrestle.
wrestle. Yeah.
This is sick, by the way. I actually love this. It's Wrestle Kingdom night one, and then Wrestle Dynasty night two, and Dynasty is like a forbidden door for pretty much every pay per view or every promotion that isn't WWE.
Yeah. They're talking
That's
about
sick as
adding one
fuck.
guy from WWE though. Did you hear about that?
Who would it be?
Got to be Omos.
I mean, I don't think he has anything to do, so I think that would be good.
Omos Sapien, stand up.
I don't know if he'll particularly pertain well to the Japan crowd though. I think he'll get there and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is what
Well,
that
he
guy?
was a ninja. Do you remember that?
No, he was the Shredder.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
something completely different. Do you think he like shows up and do you think they have any idea who he is in Japan?
no,
Do you
but
think if they show up and they see this 8'5" motherfucker walk in the ring and be like, what the hell?
and then they squash him.
Oh, 1,000,000%. But they've never seen a guy that big.
Suzuki comes out and just beats the crap out of him.
That guy's got to be like 62.
Yeah, but back to it. I think with his reign, it's probably 6 to 9 months. And I think they're building, and again, I think he has full. It's the same thing with Sting. I think Tony Khan's going to give him full creative control on how he ends the reign.
Hmm.
Because if it is his career, he gets the opportunity to make the decisions. I do like how they gave Christian Cage that opportunity for the title because I would love a feud with him and Daniel Bryan.
I think that's cool. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Edge coming back, I think they might do something with that.
mhm.
Um,
I think there's a lot you could still do. I think with Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, whatever. I just think realistically he wants to wrestle the best. So I think these last 6 to 9 months will just be like, hey, I'm going out on my sword and I'm gonna put on the best matches 6 to 9 months. And then, if I feel good, I'll come back for that one match every once in a while.
if you had to pick a guy,
To end it,
it because it probably got to be on the AEW roster, but if you had to pick a guy to end it, because like he goes into Wrestle Dynasty, he probably holds it going into Wrestle Dynasty.
mm-hmm.
Um,
I think he wins in Japan.
I think he probably wins in Japan. Who do you have in Wrestle in Japan? Did you see Zack Sabre Jr. is main eventing?
Yeah. I could see him doing. Hmm,
I don't even know who's like in Japan.
I could see them trying just bringing Okada.
I would like that. Even though didn't they do like Forbidden Door last year and it wasn't great?
It
And he
wasn't great because
broke
they
his
got
arm.
someone got hurt. Yeah,
Yeah, Dan.
Danielson got hurt.
Yeah, he broke his arm.
So I think they might try it again.
I'd be cool with that
You could put Adam Cole when he comes back.
if he comes back. I I
That's
don't
a
even know if
common
Adam
occurrence in
Cole.
AEW, and that's something we should talk about sooner or later. Is how many people are getting hurt?
I don't even know if does Adam Cole wrestle anymore.
Still hurt.
What did he do? He broke his leg, didn't he? Or
Mhm.
broke his ankle or something like that. But he's been
Yeah.
out for like a year.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Well, he came back,
Yeah,
and
to be honest, it could be that long. Um,
yeah, he wrestled MJF at All In,
yeah, and then
and he
mm,
left, and he
it
came
was the pay per view a month later that he hurt it. So it would have been a year ago, probably now.
just jump. He did it just jumping off the apron, didn't he?
Yeah,
So he hurt it, and then he left, and then he came back, turned on MJF.
and
MJF
left.
left,
Yeah, and MJF came back,
and then
and that
MJF
was at
came
least
back,
6 months.
and Adam Cole still hasn't come back, and we haven't had like a he turned on him while being hurt, and then that there hasn't been a fucking God. I hate this fucking promotion. There hasn't been a conclusion to that entire fucking story at all. And now MJF is a bad guy again, doing the same fucking thing he's been doing since he got to this fucking shithole. That's another thing we have to talk about. I'm sick of the MJF heel turn things.
He's like Big Show.
I mean, that might be the most disrespectful thing you've ever said. How is MGF like a big show?
They just keep turning him back and forth.
He's only been babyface once. He clearly wants to be a bad guy. He clearly feels uncomfortable being a
He was
babyface.
technically a baby face with Adam Cole.
Yeah. But now Cole turned on him. He became a heel, and now MJF is a fucking heel again. And now when Adam Cole's gonna come back,
AEW is like Big Show's legs.
I think it's more like
They're teeter totter.
I think it's more like what's that fucking guy's name? I know him. I just can't think. It was in the fucking NWO. Kevin Nash. He's kind of like Kevin Nash's hamstrings.
Quads.
Lots.
Yeah.
The
I love every time Kevin Nash says something, they're like, oh, he pulled his quad doing this.
mainly, dude, did you see he was like shitting on CM Punk?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like
He
Kevin Nash
doesn't like Phil.
at all. Wonder why. Um, it's probably because he started this. Um, I for what it's worth, like everybody wants to see Danielson beat Jack Perry.
I want to see him squash Jack Perry.
Do you think they deserve some kind of credit for making us hate Jack Perry?
No.
Is it because it's like it's bad heat? Like
Yes.
we don't like him.
Yes.
I mean,
I will never enjoy the difference is there's a point. As a heel, you still have to enjoy that heel and why he's doing that. I don't enjoy Jack Perry.
well, he can wrestle. So isn't that enough? He can
No.
he can sort of wrestle.
No, that's like this whole fucking company. That's the problem with this whole fucking company. They think because one guy can wrestle, they can fucking put on a show.
If
Yes.
Danielson leaves, who can?
Danielson leaves.
Yeah, Danielson leaves. Who can wrestle in that?
Who can wrestle?
Yeah, like you got like
You got to be stupid for saying that.
if Danielson's not there,
You're talking about being a wrestler or you're talking about being like
a
an
good
entertainer?
wrestler.
Osprey.
Great. How many tickets does that guy sell?
No,
Fuck.
but that's what you said it as wrestler.
Like overall,
No, no one.
good wrestler
No
and
one. No one. No one. No one.
obviously Osprey is a phenomenal wrestler.
Yeah, I thought you were getting at just wrestling. I was like,
No,
no.
no,
No, literally MJF has proven not to be able to.
he's not draw, really.
You could say Cole could if he was healthy. I still think Cole's a draw if he's healthy. He showed it in NXT.
I mean, Moxley's not really a draw anymore.
No, but that's why, and I think we'll leave it on this. They're bringing Shane McMahon in.
Do you think he'll fix this?
I now own AEW.
I think they're gonna do like a big
Invasion angle.
like Shane wants Dynamite, and instead, and instead he gets put on Collision. Do you think?
I think it would be the second time they'd have a best in the world on Collision.
I think so too. Do you think do you think Shane comes back and he's like, I want control of AEW, and
Yes.
Tony Khan's like, okay, at All In, it's gonna be you versus Sting in a steel cage match, and Shane's gonna jump off the cage. Do you think he wrestles?
No, I think it's gonna be maybe, but I think it's gonna be Shane versus Luchasaurus, the fucking dinosaur.
They cannot bring Shane McMahon here. Dude, if you want to make money, do not bring Shane McMahon to.
Bring Shane McMahon.
No.
Bring Vince McMahon.
Oh God. Even. Oh my God. What if it's like a McMahon family reunion?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What if it's like
And
McMahon?
then all of a sudden, Tony Khan takes off his mask. It's Linda McMahon.
My God.
My God. JR's like, fuck this place. God damn it, Triple H.
You son of a
You
bitch.
son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Triple H.
I would watch that. Linda versus Vince. Linda finally get bad blood. Hell in a Cell. Linda gets her revenge.
My God, Triple H, you fucking son of a bitch. You were plotting this whole time.
You piece of shit,
You
Triple.
piece of shit, Triple H.
Fucking
Why?
Jerry
Why?
Jerry King's like, JR, calm down. No,
No,
fuck him.
no, no, fuck this dickhead.
He had,
Triple H.
he had some beef with that guy.
Fuck you, Triple H.
All right, final pick. Who beats Danielson for the title?
Omega or Osprey?
I think it will probably likely be Will Ospreay or Jack Perry. Um, they're gonna put the belt on him.
Fuck Jungle Boy.
I promise you they're gonna give him the title. They want to make him something so bad.
Well, he isn't.
Huh?
He isn't. He sucks.
I understand what he is,
I'd rather I'd
but they don't think
I
he's
think I'd rather watch a Nia Jax match.
watching Jungle Boy wrestle. Like he has the same like dimensions of like a 12-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. He's a child.
It just doesn't. And then like you hate like I hate him, right? And that makes me like you could make him like an interesting we're like when he came back, you and I talked. Okay, you and I went back and forth and we said, all right, this might the way that they
How are
like
you going to take someone serious who just got put in a headlock on national television?
well you don't and you hate him for it. But he believes that he got the betterment of that. He
Can
gets
we
the
can we settle this? Let's end it on this. He sucks.
yeah, he's ass. He's no good. Um, but you hate him.
All right.
Just saying. Danielson, wrapping it up. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you coming on the show today. I know, you know,
I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
I do, and I do take time out of my incredibly busy schedule. Um,
All right.
I know you do sometimes, most of the time not, but I appreciate it. Hey, I'll end it. Don't worry. Relax. You relax, okay? I know you're fucking all jumpy in your little 100 Thieves shirt, but just, what's the hat?
Seattle Mariners.
Wow. Do you know how far away Seattle is?
Yeah, you know how bad the Cardinals suck this year?
They're an above 500 team
Yeah.
by a game.
All
So,
right. Let's end this.
adios.